Well, g'day and welcome back to drive time that I'm still doing from the house because, I don't get out that much at this stage, still only in phase one. But anyway, I wanted to chat to you today because it came up in a subject with someone I was working with today. It's a real interesting one when you see people tell you that you can't do stuff. Like if you ever have someone that tells you what you can't achieve, what you can't do, what you can't do this, or you can't do that, or there's no way you'll achieve that, there's no way you'll do this, there's no way. And it's kind of weird that people want to do that sort of thing and tell you what it is you cannot do. And let me be blunt about this very simple thing. The people that tell you can't do it are usually the people who are most scared that possibly one day you will. The people that tell you can't do it are the ones who are worried about the fact that if you can do it, then maybe they've got to get off their backside. Then maybe they don't have any excuses for not doing it. So it's interesting to see when people tell you, and there's 5 things that we want to cover off on in today's drive time. And thanks for typing in where you're at. Good to see you there from Guyana, Michael. Oftentimes when people are trying to tell us what we can't achieve, it's usually because they have some form of an agenda, some form of something that they want to get across. And it's probably their problem, not yours. So in most cases, what we're thinking about here is, what is it that's possible for you to do? Well, I want to take a step back. Number 1 point of my top 5 things around this is what other people think of you is none of your business, okay? What other people think you can achieve and can't achieve is none of your business, unless they're on the cheer squad. The reality is it's what you think of you. It's what you believe you can achieve. It's all about what you believe. And yes, sometimes you need a coach or a mentor or a cheer squad or a guide to be able to give you that, and it's definitely a part of where success comes from, is that you internally believe that. So don't be worrying about if other people tell you you can or you can't. Work on your own level of belief of can or can't. Next thing we got to really take a look at is that usually when you set a goal, usually when you set a dream in place, usually at that point in time, I can't actually achieve the goal. I remember as a young man being told that there's no way you could achieve that. And I thought, up yours is, of course I can achieve it. I can do whatever I want to. And the fact is, though, they were right. At the time, the person I was at the time couldn't achieve what I wanted to achieve. But I knew I was growing. I knew I was learning. I knew I could grow into my goals, if that makes sense. And, part of the reasons for setting big goals is to give yourself something to grow into. Part of the reason for setting big dreams for yourself is to give yourself somewhere to grow. It's not about the small stuff. It's about the big stuff. So set yourself big goals and know that you have to grow into them is probably the simplest way to put it. The third thing is when other people are telling you what can't be done, that's based on their knowledge, their abilities, their assumptions, what they know the world to be. It's like I teach people how to invest in real estate and other people go, you can't make money in real estate. Well, based on what they know, of course you can't. We teach people about business and people are like, you can't make money in business. Well, based on what they know, of course you can't. And so usually my answer when someone says, that can't be done, I say, well, based on what you know, that's probably correct. Based on what I know and what I'm going to learn and how I'm going to grow, this is definitely going to happen. So, I think that's the biggest part of it. The fourth thing I want to mention is when you take other people's opinions and you repeat them to yourself. Oftentimes, like I'll work with business owners and say, all right, let's try and double the business. And they'll look at me like I'm strange. They'll be like, what do you mean double the business? I can't possibly double the business. And then you sit down and you break it down into 5 or 10 strategies and you show them how we're going to double their profitability. And they sit there and go, But here's the thing. What I find is most people repeat the negative rather than repeating the positive. One person told you can't do it. One person tells you can do it. Who do you listen to more? Who do you actually follow along with? Do you listen to the person that told you can, or do you repeat the person that told you can't? See, that's the big thing that I see with most people is they over-repeat the people that give them negative comments and they under-repeat the people that give them positive comments. So always keep reminding yourself of those who said you could do it rather than reminding yourself of those who said you couldn't type thing. Keep believing in yourself because those who did believe in you are with you. The fifth point around this is simple. When someone tells me something like it can't be done, I kind of use that as an energy to spur me on. I kind of use that as a way to get myself going. And if you sit down and start thinking about what is your biggest goal right now, in fact, type it in. If you want your biggest goal to start becoming a reality, type it in right now. What is the biggest goal in your head in the next 90 days, in the next however long? What is it you want to achieve in that period of time? Type it in right now so that it starts to become real. Because the thing about goals is this, and I keep hearing people say, don't share your goals with other people. Don't tell them what you're going to do. Just go and do it. Absolute nonsense. Share your goal with as many people as you want. Share your vision of your life with as many people as you want. I don't mind sharing my goals with people. I'm very happy to continue doing that, and I hope you do too. Keep sharing your goals. Keep telling people what your goals are. And yeah, if someone tells you can't do it, understand based on what they know, that's probably true. Based on what you know and what you're willing to learn and how you're willing to grow, you're going to achieve those things yourself. So keep learning, keep growing into your goals. Set bigger goals that you need to grow into, and keep setting bigger goals that you want to be growing into. It's great to see. Hey, Brett, have all your businesses run without you. It's definitely possible. I'm the proof of that sort of thing. And it'd be good that I've taken the next couple of weeks of getting on the road, and maybe I'll do some drive times from in the big motorhomes. Anyway, we're going to hit the road and see the middle of America. So that's what we're going to do. And it's always had a goal of going to see Mount Rushmore and go and see Yellowstone National Park. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, think of this. Remember this. You can achieve whatever you set your mind to as long as you're willing to learn it, okay? And then go do it. But you got to keep learning. Dream, goal, learn, plan, act. That's the formula. If you haven't learned that formula from me yet, jump on my YouTube channel, look it up. Dream, goal, learn, plan, act. That's the way it is. Take care. Bye for now. Stay safe, stay well, and enjoy the fact that the world is starting to open up again. And it's good to see that sort of thing happening. It's good to see business owners after 100 days down coming back off that canvas. Take care. Bye for now.